Pledge allegiance. All right, I call to order the meeting of January 22nd. Roll call, please.
Mayor Delasola.
Here.
Tello.
Here.
Director of Finance Herwick. Here. Councilman at Large Elliott. Councilwoman at Large Kelly. Here. Councilwoman at Large Stager. Here. Ward 1 Councilman Biassiata. Ward 2 Councilman Roble. Ward 3 Councilman Snitsky.
Here.
Ward 4 Councilman Greenwald.
Here.
Director of Public Service and Properties Lavis.
Here.
Building Commissioner Vitardi.
Here.
Engineer Collins.
Motion to excuse Councilman Roble due to illness.
Second.
Call.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Councilman Roblin's been excused. Well, now the reading and disposal of the journal.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
having read the council minutes for the council meeting January 8th, I find no errors or omissions and therefore move that they be approved as printed.
Roll call.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Disposal of the journal has been approved. Consent agenda.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman Stager.
if there's no division of the question, I move that we accept the consent agenda for January 22nd, 2018. Second.
Roll call. Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
The agenda has been accepted. There's no resolutions of accommodation tonight. Moving on to the reports. Councilman Snitsky, Planning, Zoning, and Economic Development.
Yes, Mr. President, previous committee meeting minutes. Our next scheduled meeting should be February 20th.
Greenwald, Public Works.
Thank you. The next Public Works meeting is February 5th. Minutes for the previous meeting will be on file by then for sure.
Councilwoman Kelly, Community Services.
Thank you, Council President. Our minutes of the meeting from our last meeting that we had, which was on, what was the meeting date? I'm sorry, give me 1 minute. It was on January 2nd. The meeting of the minutes is on file with our clerk, and our next meeting is February 5th.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Police and Safety, Police and Safety, Councilman Elliott.
The minutes from the January 16th meeting are pending. Our next meeting is February 5th.
Parks and Recreations chaired by Councilman Roble. I'll do his. The last meeting was January 16th. With the clerk, meeting will be February 20th, the Parks and Recreation. Rules, Ordinance, and Ethics.
Yes, Mr. President, we met January 2nd. The minutes are on file with the clerk, and our next meeting is February 5th.
Finance, Civil Service, and Personnel. January 2nd this month, and January 16th of this month. Minutes are on file with the clerk. Our next meeting of the Finance Committee will be February 5th. Appointments and confirmations.
President, at this time, I would like to request council's confirmation of the appointment of the following 9 individuals to serve on the Charter Review Commission. Laser, Elena Kostiak, Page, Ronald Jeck, Joshua Petro, Mary Suter, Joseph Trippy Jr., Carol Paladin, and John Frank.
No division of the question. I move council confirm the appointment of Joe Trippy Jr., Carol Paladin, John Frank, Phyllis Glazier, Elena Kostiak, Thomas Littlepage, Ron Jack, Mary Sutter to the position of Charter Review for the period of do I have a second?
I second.
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Appointed. Congratulations. Are there any communications, petitions, or claims today?
There are none.
Thank you. Council is now open to the audience on legislation only. Front row. Front row. Third row. Record. Moving on to ordinance and resolutions. It's 141-2017.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 141-2017. Where it's final. Third and final.
I'll second. Call the roll. Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
41, 2017, introduced by councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Roble, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance to appropriate a sum not to exceed $39,722.04 for the purchase, installation, and programming of 19 Kenwood portable radios VP6430 Model 2 for use in the City of Seven Hills Police Department. Be made from Vasu Communications Incorporated of Avon, Ohio, in contract number 573004-0.
Mr. President,
Councilman Elliott.
ordinance number 141-2017.
Second.
Roll call.
Biassiata,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Stager.
Ordinance number 141-2017 has been approved. 142-2017.
Mr. President,
Councilman Snitsky.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read an ordinance number 141, 2017 for its third and final reading.
I second.
I'm going to recuse myself from this one. Call the roll.
Elliott,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Stager. Ordinance number 142, 2017, introduced by councilpersons Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Roble, Snitsky, and Greenwald. Authorizing the mayor to enter into a merchant processing agreement with Card Connect of King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, for the use of a computer program that will be in compliance with the payment card industry for a more secure system in processing credit cards, recreation complex.
Motion.
Mr. President,
Councilman Snitsky.
I move that we pass ordinance number 142, 2017.
Call the roll.
Elliott,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
2-2017 has been approved. And ordinance number 2-2018.
Ordinance number 18, introduced by councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Roble, Snitsky, and Greenwald. Chapter 155 entitled Moral Claims, as contained in Title V Administrative of Part 1 Administrative Code of the City of Seven Hills.
Moving on to ordinance number 3-2018. Do I have a motion?
Mr. President,
Councilman Elliott.
I motion to amend the 2018, take the emergency off.
I'll second the motion.
Elliott,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Snitsky,
Yes.
Stager.
No.
Moving, ordinance number 3-2018 has been amended. Ordinance number 4,
The first.
point of order. We will now have the first reading of ordinance number 3-2018.
Ordinance number 3, 2018, introduced by councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Roble, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with Coverall Health-Based Cleaning System for the purpose of providing a customized custodial service plan for the City of Seven Hills Recreation and Fitness Complex for a 12-month period commencing February 1st, 2018, not to exceed $19,104 for said service.
Moving on to ordinance number 4-2018.
Mr. President,
Oh,
I move this we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 4-2018 for its first and final reading.
I second.
I'd just like to note that we're passing this on emergency night as to not disrupt the service to our paying customers.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Number 4, 2018, introduced by councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Roble, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with True of Lewis Center, Ohio, for the purpose of purchasing 2 True CS900R rec bikes with emerged display and appurtenances for use in the City of Seven Hills Community Recreation Complex, appropriating the sum not to exceed $5,750 for said purchase and declaring an emergency.
Mr. President,
Councilman Greenwald.
I move that we pass ordinance number 4-2018.
Call the roll. Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Snitsky,
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Number 4-2018 has been approved. Moving on to ordinance 5-2018. I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 5-2018 for its first and final reading.
I second.
This we're have this on the agenda tonight on emergency continuation of a recreation program that's already underway. We don't want to disrupt that program. I further move that we pass ordinance number 5-2018. Point of order on myself again. Call the roll on passing it on first reading and declaring an emergency.
Biassiata,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Snitsky,
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Ordinance number 5, 2018, introduced by councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Roble, Snitsky, and Greenwald. And directing the mayor to enter into a memorandum of understanding on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with the Cuyahoga Soil and Water Conservation District and the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District for the purpose of working with the City of Seven Hills for effective collaboration in carrying out mandated responsibilities, especially related to National Pollutant Discharge Elimination System rules, appropriating the sum not to exceed $5,500 for said service and declaring an emergency.
That we pass ordinance number 5-2018.
I second.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
5-2018 has been approved. Moving on to ordinance number 6-2018. I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 6-2018 for its first and final reading. Call the roll.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Stager. Ordinance number 6, 2018, introduced by councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Roble, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, and Associates Incorporated of Cleveland, Ohio, in an amount not to exceed $30,000 for professional services provided for plan reviews and inspections for the year 2018 and declaring an emergency.
That we pass ordinance 6-2018. I'd like to add for the record, passing this on emergency enables the continuation of an existing contract for the reviewing plans and performing site inspections for our developments throughout the city for the year 2018. I'd also like to note that this fee is a flow-through, so whatever is billed will be back to the developer asking for the site inspection or plan review. Please call the roll. Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Ordinance 6-2018 has been approved. Moving on to ordinance 7-2018 for a first reading.
7, 2018, introduced by councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Roble, Snitsky, and Greenwald. Authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, to provide 2018 annual RMS and hardware support, MDT services and appurtenances for the city of Seven Hills Police Department, and appropriating the sum not to exceed $7,500 for said service.
Moving on to amended resolution number 1-2018 for second reading.
Resolution number 1, 2018, introduced by councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Roble, Snitsky, and Greenwald. Filling the freeze on wages, hiring, and promotions for employees who are not covered or a part of a City of Seven Hills collective bargaining unit.
Council is now open to the audience for miscellaneous comments. First row, second row, last row. Reports and communications from the mayor and safety director.
No report this evening.
The directors of departments. Start with the building commissioner. Finance director.
No report.
Yes, Mr. President. I want to thank our one and only Gerald Sumbat. He's a very hard worker. He's very knowledgeable in his trade, and he's a great asset to the city. If he's not turning wrenches, he's ordering parts. I mean, the guy's like a machine himself. Thanks, and that's all I have this evening.
Thank you, director. Law director.
No report.
Moving on to council miscellaneous. Skip Mr. Collins, engineer.
My report's on file with the clerk. Thanks.
Thank you, Dan. Start with Councilwoman Kelly tonight. Councilman Elliott.
No comment.
Councilwoman Stager. Councilman Greenwald,
Nothing additionally tonight.
Councilman Snitsky.
A couple of things. First off, I want to thank the mayor and the engineer and the law department for aggressively moving this Hemlock Creek project along. You know, it's been a lot of heavy lifting, but we're getting there. And I want to thank them for that, for the residents, the 305 lucky people that have to have the sanitary sewers put in. I want to thank you for your efforts. I also have two variances that were unanimously passed by the zoning. The first one, concur with the findings of the Zoning Board of Appeals on January 9th, 2018. It's requested by Alfred Padala, 78 Pleasant Run Drive, in reference to construction of a shed. All those to concur?
Beata?
Yes.
Elliot?
Yes.
Yes.
Kelly?
Yes.
Snitsky?
Yes.
Stager?
Yes.
Variance, unanimously approved by the Zoning Board of Appeals. Concur with the findings of the Zoning Board of Appeals of January 9th, 2018, in granting the variance request of Janice Assad Tesmer, 80 Rolling View, in reference to construction of a shed.
Any
All the-
questions? Call the roll.
Biassiata?
Yes.
Elliot?
Yes.
Greenwald?
Yes.
Kelly?
Yes.
Snitsky?
Yes.
Stager?
Yes.
Variances have been approved. This is just left for me tonight. Thank you all for coming out. All those that were appointed to the charter. It's a very important job, and I thank you for volunteering. I'd like to thank all those in the administration that worked on the Hemlock. We have a ways to go, but talking with our attorney earlier today, the fact that we're down to only 7 or 6 out of over 300 in a couple of weeks, that was unheard of to move that quick. So I'll echo Councilman Snitsky's comments. Great job so far, and let's keep it going. No meeting next week. Our next regularly scheduled committee caucus is February 5th. To be advertised in a public hearing here in council chambers or to discuss a final development plan for the smaller parcel of the Rockside development by the company Glenn's Landing and with the operator Omni. I think that's it for the night. Everyone drive careful. I motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
Call the roll.
Elliot?
Yes.
Greenwald?
Yes.
Kelly?
Yes.
Snitsky?
Yes.
Stager?
Yes.
Meeting's adjourned.
Yeah, yeah. No. Yeah, we're, that's a holiday here.
Yes, I heard.